drifting slow. City lights are fading in your eyes tonight. Ocean breeze, we're moving at a softer time. No destination, just your hand in mine. Every step feels like a perfect rhyme. We don't need no map, no place to go. Just let the rhythm take control. Ain't nobody got me feeling like you do. In this quiet little world for two, we just drift, let the moment bloom. Under skies painted velvet blue, ain't nobody, no, nobody but you. Makes forever feel so smooth. Sidewalk cafe, laughter in the air, your reflection dancing everywhere. Coffee kisses are in your hair. Optional poetic touch. Time slows down when you're right there. No rush, no plans, just you and me, floating in this melody. Ain't nobody got me feeling like you do. In this quiet little world for two, we just drift, let the moment bloom. Under skies painted velvet blue, ain't nobody, no, nobody but you. Makes forever feel so smooth. Ain't nobody got me feeling like you do. In this quiet little world for two, we don't need a thing, just me and you. Let the night play something blue. Ain't nobody, no, nobody but you. Makes this wondering feel like true. Drift with you.
Take it slow now. Sunlight dripping on a lazy street, barefoot rhythm with a midnight beat. No destination, no heavy plan, just a smile and a suntan. Coffee dancing in a paper cup, little breeze telling me wake up. Every corner got a tune to play, I just follow where it sways. No map, no clock, just feeling right. Let the moment hold me tight. I don't need no fancy ride, just a breeze and open sky. You could hang right by my side, strumming dreams as time goes by. No rush, no rules to obey, let the rhythm guide my way. Wonderlight, don't think twice, life is sweet just like this vibe. City whispers in a soft cafe, strangers laughing like they know my name. Every step got a mellow groove, nothing here I gotta prove. Slide into that golden haze. Every note just floats away. Snappy fingers feel that sway. We could drift the whole day. I don't need no diamond shine, just the sunshine feeling fine. Every second tastes like wine, slow and sweet, oh what a time. No rush, no rules to obey, let the rhythm guide my way. Wander light, don't think twice, stay a while inside this vibe. Hey, don't you rush now, stay, let it play out. Stay with me, just drift away.
City lights are fading slow, your shadow dancing in the glow. Every step we take feels new, like the world was made for two.
Wind is whispering your name, nothing here will stay the same. In your eyes I lose my place, find a home in your embrace.
Don't need a map, don't need a plan.
Just take my heart, just take my hand.
Love me on the way tonight, underneath these neon skies. Every heartbeat feels so right when I'm lost inside your eyes.
Hold me like the time won't end, like the road's our only friend. If we fall, we'll be okay. Just love me on the way.
Morning coffee, crookside breeze, lazy laughter in the trees. Every silence speaks so loud when your soul is wrapped in mine.
Little streets and hidden bars, counting wishes on the stars. No tomorrow, just this song, where your heartbeat pulls me along.
No need to run, no need to hide. Just let the rhythm be your guide. Love me on the way tonight, underneath these velvet skies. Every moment shining bright, like a dream we won't deny.
Hold me like the world's on pause, no more questions, no because. If we drift, we'll find our way. Just love me on the way.
Oh yeah. Da 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 da. Stay drift away. Love me on the way tonight. Let the rhythm hold us tight. Every step a new surprise, written softly in your eyes. Hold me till the morning gray. Never let this fade away. Forever's just a day. Then love me on the way. Just love me on the way.
Sunlight dripping through my shades. City hum begins to fade. Wheels are whispering in the street. Rhythm finds me in the heat. No map folded in my hand, just a breeze that understands. I pedal softly down the line, chasing clouds and passing time. The ukulele in my mind, strumming dreams I left behind. Oh, the road just feels so right. Golden hours melt tonight. Every turn a lullaby as the world just wanders by. Coffee kisses on my lips, seagulls dancing